All right, it's a Monday and it's time to get back to work. We've been not really doing anything this past week. We got a little bit of rain. We got about 3 inches scattered throughout the week. So we didn't really do too much. We're not really busy, and now it's starting to dry up, so we might start doing some work around everywhere. Doing a little bit of spraying, defoliating the cotton. And right now I have this field right here. I don't know if you can see, but we still need to finish lamp planting it, but we got still quite a bit of moisture, so I don't know how well it's gonna work. The plan is to at least get it done. We still got half of the field left to go, so we still need to do that. But for right now, I have a tire that needs to be put back on our lamp plane. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, this is the tire. I'm gonna put this sucker back on here. All right, this tire is back on there, and this lamp plane is ready to go. This second lamp plane is also ready, so as soon as this ground dries up a little bit more, maybe today I'll go ahead and try to see if it works. But as for now, I have another tires here. These are pivot tires. There's one of our pivots that has a flat tire, so I need to go swap those out. All right, so let me show you what I'm dealing with here today. I got this pivot here. This tire, well, there is no tire. There's just a rim. So I got one tire for this one. The reason for the second tire is because this one right here, this is what we call a recap. They just take a different old semi tire and put a different cap on top to give it some bigger treads for pivots. And that is a different size than what I'm putting on this side. We didn't have any more of these tires sitting around at the shop, so now I have to put 2 new tires on both sides to where one side isn't higher than the other side, to where they both drive evenly. And then, sad part is, since there's no tire here, just a rim, somewhere in the middle of the field somewhere, there's a tire gonna be sitting there, and I have to go find it. Yay. So let's get to work. All right, all done. Got the new tire on there. Now time to see if I can go find that other tire. Been walking what feels like an hour or a mile, and I found it. My truck is way over there. I don't even know if you can see that. Well, at least I found it. Now, I think what I'm gonna do instead, I don't feel like rolling it all the way back over there to my truck. I think I'm just gonna drive my truck right over here, and then I can just roll it to the end of the field. Got it to the end of the field. Let's go get my truck. All right, got the tire loaded up. Now, I actually got to go put on a new motor on a different pivot. Just pretty much working with pivots all day, feels like. I'm actually going to drop this old tire off right here. Come on, get off of there. Oh, now it's at least somewhat cleaned up. More room on the bed of my truck. All right, so my brother is currently right over there defoliating the cotton, and he needs this pivot to be moved, put on forward to where it goes onto this half to where he can spray that half. Now, I'm not quite sure what motor is out, so I'm gonna go ahead and climb up on this tower and test the wires and see if it's this motor or if it's the next tower. All right, so I was just at that tower right there, and I went to this one, tested both of the wires, and I couldn't find anything wrong. So I might go to that next tower and the end tower to see if I can find out what's wrong with this pivot, why it doesn't want to move. So I'm gonna see if I can hopefully find out the problem. But there he is, defoliating cotton. Here in about, I'd say, 10 days to 2 weeks, depending on the weather, we might be starting to harvest cotton. Well, I think I found out the problem. It's not the motor is fine. It's just the center drive. I put my wrench on here and try to see if I can move it, and it does not want to budge. It does not want to go anywhere. So that means some gears in here are messed up. So I guess I'll just have to go back to the shop and see if we have a gearbox and replace that. All right, so I am now currently going to the next field right over. That one's also ours. I called my cousin who was at the shop, asked him if there was a Zamatic center drive there, and he said there was. So I'm just gonna quickly wait for him, and while I wait, there was another flat tire here on this pivot, so I'm gonna go ahead and quickly change that. I should get that done by the time he gets here, so that way I can finish fixing this tire, and then we can hurry up and fix that center drive. That way my brother can finish defoliating that field. Let's quickly change this tire. All done. All right, well, after about an hour of playing and messing with it, we finally got it to work. I think it's just a pivot. I don't know, it was some glitch. It wasn't working, and randomly we just put it on forward, and then it just started working randomly. Super weird, but hey, at least it started working again. But that other tower where the center drive didn't want to move, turns out it was just a lot of rust buildup, and we had to take a grinder to it with a brush wheel and try to get it all off of there. But hey, it works now. Hopefully we just don't think about touching it and it'll just keep driving. See how it works. So far, looking pretty good. What we don't want to see, if it is too wet, it'll just start building up and it won't actually want to flow down. As if you can see right there, it's slowly rolling over, and that's exactly what we want to see. That means it's dry enough, and right now it looks like it's doing a really good job. So we might continue today and try to see if we can finish this field. All right, it's about 6:30, 6:40. I'm gonna call it a day for today. I'm also out of fuel, so I'm gonna fuel this tractor up, grease it, and get it ready for tomorrow morning so we can hopefully finish this field. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.